morning, good afternoon, and good evening, folks around the world. Welcome to another episode of Hangin at Inti HQ, live at Inti Creates headquarters in beautiful Chiba, Japan. I am your host, Inti Creates producer and localization director, Matt Papa. To my right is the finest of fine gentlemen who goes by the name
Andrew Singleton, localizer here at Inti Creates. We are live. We're live.
Hot
Live
dog.
on schedule.
Yes, we are.
Always nice.
Yeah, it feels good to be back with y'all. Glad to see your shining usernames in that YouTube chat, in that Twitch chat. It's always good to see you live. I can't believe it. Yeah,
live.
I know. It's a miracle of technology that we're
Doing it
here
live
with y'all today. Doing this live from Chiba, Japan. One of the most wonderful places on planet Earth. Exactly.
Beautiful.
It is beautiful.
It's beautiful lately too.
Yes, it has been. My goodness,
Absolutely.
like it is that time of year where Japan flexes its nature muscles
Yep.
a little bit. Everyone is in awe. Well, the sakura, the cherry blossoms are pretty much gone at this point, but it's still.
It was fast.
Yeah, you go up north a little bit, they're still there.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, you travel the Japan coastline, you can just see sakura for like 2 months.
Yeah, right.
It's pretty crazy. But yes, we are very happy to be back with you guys. We are. We got our noses to the grindstones over here, working on Blaster Master 03, all kinds of good stuff. You know, but we have a lot of things going on. See the admirer of your very nice T-shirt there.
It's T-shirt weather again.
Yes, it is. God. I mean, I wear T-shirts almost all year round, so
Fair enough.
not much to say for me. But how are things going in the world of Andrew Singleton, localizer Inti Creates with the Neato T-shirt?
Doing great, honestly. Like,
Yeah, that's what you want to hear in these times, man.
we took the bikes down to Yokohama and biked to Hakejima, I think it was, last weekend. 2 weekends ago now, I
Like,
guess.
so, just to give you an idea, when he says like bike to Yokohama, that probably doesn't, distance-wise, I don't know
We
what that
didn't
means
bike
to
to
y'all.
Yokohama. We actually like packed them up and took them on the train, like the special train bags. But then
That's awesome that you can just do that. First
yeah,
of all.
no,
Like,
it's super convenient. Like, it's not great taking them down and putting them back together.
Oh, I'm
but,
sure.
Like, being able to take them anywhere you want and ride around is great.
Yeah, no, that's awesome. But you have ridden actually to Yokohama before, haven't you?
Yeah, to Sagamihara.
Yeah.
In
Which
same
is like,
prefecture.
that's what, like 50 kilometers?
That
40 kilometers?
That was over 60, I think. That
60.
time,
60
yeah.
kilometers. For all, so those all you miles, folks, that's what, like 40 miles? 35 miles? Something like that?
Something like that, yeah. That was in the summer heat, so that
over
felt
here.
worse than it actually
My
was.
goodness.
I think.
Respect.
Yeah. So-
Respect for that. I love that. No, I think that's awesome.
Yeah, we got to see some cherry blossoms. So
Yeah, that's
they
the
were in
good-
bloom.
That's the good stuff.
Back then, those heady days.
Yeah, right.
Years ago.
Yeah, we saw some at the there's a park in Chiba. It's called H.C. Anderson Park. You know, like the famous author. There's like a park like dedicated to him
Okay.
in Chiba, and it has like it's like this like old like Danish styles, you know, because he's a Danish guy. So they have like they have this like Danish windmill and like all this stuff. It's a really nice park. So we were there for a
Sounds
while. Drove down to Yokohama.
Okay.
Over the weekend, got sunburn on my arms from had my top down in Miata. My arms just got toasted. It wasn't even that hot, but those UVs, baby.
Early start on that farmer's tan.
Oh my god! Oh yeah, no, I'm well into it. It's gonna be bad. I'm gonna have to remember to keep sunscreen in the car at all times because I'm just gonna get toasted.
Yeah.
every time I put that top down
That's a
on a
good
sunny
point.
day.
That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, no, it's crazy, but yeah, we're looking forward to the Golden Week holiday in Japan coming up in a couple weeks.
That's soon.
Yeah, so we got a lot of stuff going on there. But yeah, it's yeah, good drives, getting my house in order. Yeah, it's good. It's good. Life is good, and I hope you guys are doing well too. Hope you're being safe, and that life's treating you pretty good despite all the craziness of the world.
Yeah.
And that's all you can really hope for. Oh, and baseball's back. I'm really excited about
Baseball.
that.
They're playing baseball.
They are the Phillies. I didn't see today's score, but they started off the season 4-0.
Beautiful. I love that.
Beautiful. But yes, good folks. So today is going to be a bit of a different game than we normally do because we honestly don't have that much news to share with y'all today. So
We kind of already put it all out there.
yeah. So we figured just kind of recap just a couple short little things, and then we just kind of want to have a chill gameplay stream with y'all today. Just hang out with you. We got you here. This is Hangin at Inti HQ after all. So we're gonna really put the hangin and hanging at Inti HQ
Let us hang.
this day.
We shall hang.
We shall. So, but before we do that first, I got two things I want to share with y'all first. And that, of course, is topic number 1. That's right, topic number 1. Let's get it. Let's get that topic number 1 up there so you can see the good stuff. You can see that good stuff. Boom, there it is. That PlayStation Network spring sale. I think this is probably the biggest PlayStation sale we've ever done.
Absolutely.
Like, if not the biggest, probably like one of the, if not tied for the biggest. I'm pretty sure it is the
all
biggest.
of our published titles.
Literally,
so pretty sure.
And this PlayStation Network sale is not just in North America. It's in Europe. It's in Asia. It's everywhere. Everywhere. Everywhere this sale is going on right now. So all of you PlayStation peeps, there has literally never been a better time to pick up Inti Creates titles.
Number 1.
And get yourself caught up on the goodness.
Yeah.
No, even that's everything. I mean, there's Striker Pack, Luminous Avenger X, Gal Gunvolt Burst, which is the same as Mighty Gunvolt Burst, just has a different name. Just so you know. Dragon Mark for Death, Curse of the Moon 1 and 2, and of course you can get yourself ready and primed for BMZ 3.
Yeah.
Blaster Master Zero 1 and 2 are 50% off. That's 5.
That's $5 each.
5 American dollar dues for Blaster Master Zero.
Such a good deal. I can't believe it. They're already cheap, just regular price.
Like, come on. Like, seriously, like, the Starbucks Frappuccino I got the other day was more expensive than that.
Yeah. Did you get a Sakura Frappuccino?
I did.
I knew it.
Slap. Those things slap. They are so good. Oh my god. But yeah. But as far as premium value goes,
they're not this cheap.
No. Not even close. And the sale actually lasts for a while, so you got plenty of time. You still got what, 3 weeks to go?
Yep.
Till April 28th. All regions of the world, all PlayStation networks. I'm pretty sure no matter what region you go to, all of our titles are on sale. All of our Inti Creates published titles are on sale. Pretty sure
anywhere they have a PlayStation store.
Yeah.
Might be like some store
maybe
or not.
tiny
There
little
might be like
variants, but
one or two countries.
by and large,
no guarantees. But
my goodness, like just the value that you get for the good stuff is just. Yeah, so take advantage of that. Got a couple more weeks to go. Enjoy the Inti Creates library on PlayStation during the biggest sale that we have ever done. And no, YouTube is right. The Frappuccino doesn't even come with a leaf.
that's true.
It does not. It does not.
How dare they? Skimp on the.
Imagine just leaving it to like doing Uber Eats in the Garuda. Your food delivery would get there so fast.
That would be
lightning fast.
Right.
Lightning fast. And then, of course, topic number 2 of 2 today is, of course, we recently revealed some more goodies with Blaster Master Zero 3. Oh, yes, that's right. Let's roll that clip and you see it. The good stuff. Oh, yeah.
Inti Creates and Sunsoft present the final piece of a trilogy. A metal attacker embarks on a brand new adventure. The side view and top-down action is more intense than ever before. Jason's third battle against mutant kind is about to begin. What new threats await him in a new dimension? The pinnacle of mutant blasting action is here! Blaster Master 03! A new chapter in Blaster Master history unfolds. July 29th, 2021. Inti Creates.
That's right, y'all.
Xbox
is going to give it to you when Blaster Master 03 also comes on July 29th to the Xbox One and the Series X/S.
X is everywhere.
X is everywhere. It's like, this was such, I am so glad we finally get to put Blaster Master Zero on the Xbox family of systems. And major shout outs and thanks to the folks at Xbox for revealing this during their idea
Yeah.
Xbox live stream that they had like a week and change ago.
That was awesome.
So that was a really awesome way to get the word out about the Xbox version from Xbox themselves.
Yeah.
So major kudos to Microsoft for that. That was really nice of them. And now it joins PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, Steam, and making another debut on Epic Games Store.
That's right.
29 double
Just get it
debuts
everywhere.
for our little
double
blastering baby here.
Debuts.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. So no matter what system you have,
Yeah.
Blaster Master 03
Hopefully
will
you
be
can-
waiting for you July 29th. I'm so excited. And like, just know, you know, as we get further into
Yeah.
our work on BMZ3, these folks are
exciting.
in for some
It's-
good stuff. Put it
Very
lightly.
exciting. Very
To put
exciting.
it lightly, I think. But yeah, as far as news goes, gang, that's all we got for you today. So we're just gonna kick back, and since you know the Blaster Master's in the air, you can feel the blasting, you can feel the action. At least I think you can. I think.
Feel it.
So
Palpable.
we want to just kick back with you guys and play some original Blaster Master Zero, especially for those of you who have never really got to experience the original BMZ too much. We want to just kind of kick back and enjoy some of the game with you. We got you here. Yeah, one of us will be playing. One of us, we got you Twitch. We got you YouTube. This is your opportunity to hang with us.
Yeah. We'll hang out.
And you got questions, you got comments, you got funny stories. You want to tell me how good that pizza you had last night was? Whatever. It's cool.
Pizza talk.
I mean, I'm always down for pizza talk. But that's
Get
just
into it.
But yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and switch things over to the gameplay. We're gonna do a switcheroo. Boom, there it is. Would you like to kick us off?
Let's do it.
All right.
You have to press the start.
Yes, you do actually have to press start there.
What?
Oh, it's doing the yeah. Remember, in the original BMZ, B and A are reversed.
Wow, it's been a long time.
Yeah, I
since
know,
I've
right?
played it.
I know, right?
Okay.
See, Kitty Burger over here on Twitch is all talking about like buffalo chicken pizza, which is like you are a person after my own heart. Buffalo chicken.
Buffalo
pizza.
chicken. Ooh.
Buffalo chicken. Have you ever had buffalo chicken pizza?
Yeah. Hey. What?
You haven't lived, dude, until
pretty-
you've had buffalo chicken pizza.
That's a good question. Definitely not anytime recently. I
Yeah,
don't think
right.
that's something you see in Japan.
Oh my god, yeah, no, that's it is the dream. It is made of dreams. I actually in recent times I managed to acquire buffalo sauce and blue cheese here in Japan. I actually made a buffalo chicken pizza stromboli.
That sounds awesome.
It was great. It was great. It was great. But some buffalo sauce is hard to find here, though. But you can get it. You just gotta really know where to look. But now I'm hungry. Thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks, Twitch.
Still
now
got
I'm
a bit
hungry.
before lunchtime.
Oh my goodness. Yes, the true boss is the buttons being reversed. Yeah, that was I forget. There was a reason for that. I'm pretty sure. I just don't remember what it is.
Yeah.
Keep in mind, it's been 4 years since this game came out.
Could that be a holdover from like the NES game?
Could be. It could be. Could be. I'm not sure.
I actually played this 3DS.
Yeah.
The buttons are still the same configuration.
This game was pre-Andrew era.
Yeah, there was like it came out. I mean, the year I actually.
Yeah, a couple months before you came out, because you came into the company.
Right.
Because yeah, this came out in March of 2017. I think Mighty Gunvolt Burst was the last game we released before you joined the company. Pretty sure.
I worked on some of the DLC for that.
Yeah. I think that was your kind of first like dipping your feet in the water. I think was that. Yeah.
Scared.
I think the thing's weak to the piercing Jones. Which is now your strongest gun.
Yeah. Gotta be careful with that gun energy.
But yeah, I mean, this is the charm of Blaster Master Zero, both 1, 2, and 3, is getting to experience that side-scrolling goodness inside your tank, be it Sophia the Third, be it Gaia Sophia, G Sophia SV, whichever one, and then hopping out as tiny little Jason into the top-down sections. It's that mix of the side-scrolling and that isometric view action is.
And trying not to break your legs. Never forget.
I streamed this on 3DS, all characters. Wow,
oh, wow.
Dang. Well, first of all, thank you for streaming the game. It always makes me happy when people stream our games. Because, you know, that's how you share game experiences nowadays. I mean, it's,
yeah, for sure.
I mean, it's the age of streaming. Let's Plays are over, man. It's all about the streams now. And the fact that you did it on 3DS is pretty impressive. Like,
yeah.
It is not. I know how hard it is to get a 3DS into streaming order, and yeah, that's not easy. So kudos to you for going the extra mile to stream 3DS games. Chance of more BMZ2 DLC content. I mean, I will put it to you this way: we are currently in full gear working on Blaster Master 03. You can take that for what you want.
More gun energy.
Jason was in the Super Smash Bros. Series. You think this final Smash should be Sophia? I think it would have to be.
That does sound
I think like
right.
if the stars aligned perfectly and such a thing were ever to happen, I feel like full acceleration blast.
Yeah. That seems like a no-brainer.
That I love when the tank shifts. Like it just like locks into the ground, just like just rears back.
Right.
Just a. I mean, come on. It's perfect. It's made for something like that. Yeah, full Excel blast for days. I think would be a perfect final smash if Jason were to
That'd be pretty awesome
find
to
his
see.
way into the Smash-averse. I forgot it was on the 3DS. Yeah, I mean, once the Switch came out, I mean, you know, you definitely saw the trail off of 3DS titles.
Right, but this was like practically a Switch launch game.
In Japan, it was a launch day release.
Yeah.
Like on 3/3, it was there, and then for North America, it was like a little less than a week later. I believe the actual day was the 9th for North America. So launch week, close enough.
Right, yeah.
Want to hear the VAs for this game? Yeah, well, they're I'm sure we'll get there at some point. Not quite yet though.
Once you get used to playing as like, EX characters, it can be a little takes some getting used to Jason again.
Oh yeah, I mean,
poor little Jason.
I mean, and that's really a testament to the way the team designed those EX characters.
Yeah, they're very fun.
To really stand out on their own and feel so different from Jason. So it feels like you're playing a different game. Like it's crazy.
But they really stand out. Like, controlled, similar to their home games. So it's always super fun.
I've seen people talking about the Blaster Master Zero trilogy, getting, you know, North American release. I've got nothing on that front for you right now. The trilogy, of course, is available right now in Japan and Asia. As for other regions of the world and what we're doing with that, we just gotta hang tight with us. And
not available now, but
yeah, we'll see what we're
announced.
We will see what we can do. So just hang tight. Hang tight.
One more gun energy.
We haven't forgot about you. Don't worry. So just bear with us as we do the needful, and we'll see what we can do.
So close. baby.
It's
time.
YouTube's really on the BMZ Smash Brothers thing. Like I said, I think every game developer dreams of having their character in Smash Brothers. I mean, it is the, you know, it is something we would have thought unthinkable. You know, not that many years ago. See just the crazy crossovers that you see. It's amazing. It's an amazing thing to see. Yeah, that's the kind of stuff they used to have like playground rumors about when we were kids.
Right.
So in that way, you know, it's legendary. Man, people are really keen on your shirt today.
Yeah.
Is that a Fangamer?
Fangamer, yeah.
That's
a Fangamer shirt. I love their shirt. They're so high quality. Like,
yeah, I don't know if Fangamer still has stock of it, but Fangamer makes a bunch of amazing.
They do
shirts.
On Fangamer Japan.
Oh, do they?
I look at their website every once in a while to see what's up. I remember seeing it on there. Quite a few Valhalla shirts.
Yeah, plus they made a bunch of Inti stuff too.
Absolutely.
Gunvolt, Blaster Master Zero.
So that's still there too.
The brutal.
Wave gun.
So wave is good.
Yeah.
It's a really good gun.
That's why it's a bit
In case you
nerfed
couldn't tell.
in 2.
In case you couldn't tell,
Wave is so fun. Just like, you know, it's like you have to earn it. You have to earn it. You have to keep it, right?
Yeah, you do.
Just don't get hit.
Yeah, you can't go barreling through mutants and expect to keep the goat gun.
Yeah. If you don't learn how to use the other guns, you're going to be very sad when you get that.
Yes.
You get hit.
And that's the thing, like, I mean, Wave is so powerful. I mean, I think people's natural inclination is to, you know, set to Wave, call it a day.
Yeah. Most of the time in the normal difficulty that will work, but
yeah,
if you want to really feel the necessity of the other guns, you can play Destroyer mode.
Yes. That's one of the things I really love about Destroyer mode is that it kind of forces you to get creative. And you can't just wave everything to death. Or as I like to personally call it, the Rainbow Death Helix.
Yeah.
I think that's the appropriate name for Wave.
Like that Wave sends beats to their grave.
Lapse in Energy Shield. I mean, the Reflector.
Yeah. Energy Shield is pretty big too.
Reflector is a really cool weapon once you figure out how to use it. I feel like it has a higher learning curve than any of the other weapons.
Yeah.
But it's like it's one of those things like once you figure it out, it's actually really satisfying to use.
For sure.
Because there's just something inherently satisfying about you're getting bombarded by these bullets and you're just like bop and just send them right back where they came from. It's awesome. I love it. Because as in weaknesses in Destroyer mode, the same as normal. Well, they're different, right? So it's like things in Destroyer mode sometimes may be immune to most shots.
Yeah, there's it's less the weaknesses and more the immunities.
Yeah,
that,
a lot of immunities going around in Destroyer mode for sure. So that's something you got to be keen on, and like you said, you can't just wave everything to death and call it a day.
Yeah.
You gotta think on your toes a little bit more. You know, stuff is, will have immunities. Some things are just tougher.
Destroyer is so brutal.
It is. It really is.
Like, people want a challenge. They got it.
Yeah. No, we've been criticized for making DMZ too easy. It's like, oh, well, it's too easy. All right, we'll try this off-size.
Showed them.
Yeah. Got him.
In guard. Don't get hit.
Yeah, that's the other thing too. Yeah, I forgot about the energy guard is not in play for Destroyer mode. So even if you get Wave, it's much easier to lose once you throughout the entire game.
I love the dash in BMZ 2. Especially just makes these stages. That's just mean.
Try some of your other stuff.
Yeah, this is really good.
Striker is a very good weapon. You just gotta watch your aim. Because, like, with Striker, you can only have one bullet on screen, and so if you miss, you have to wait until your shot goes off screen to shoot again. But when you have multiple enemies,
That's the good stuff.
like here, oh yeah, go nuts. Oh yeah, oh
Yeah, that's it.
gross,
Yeah, I think this
gross.
is, for a lot of situations, this is like the number 2 to the...
Like I would argue that this is even better than Wave.
Yeah, in some situations, absolutely.
Like when you had those 6 guys on the screen, give me Striker any day.
Right, these guys take a lot of damage too.
Yeah, they're chunky guys. But yeah, look at that. Like,
It's crazy. Take up the whole screen.
I think this is where Striker shines in a situation
Yeah,
like this. Like handedly shines. Love it. Get armed with the Striker. You do.
Oversurge.
Yes, Oversurge. Jason Frank.
And I'm really gonna oversurge.
Yeah, don't oversurge in there. Do not
No.
do not oversurge in the lake. That's not where you that's not. Thunderbreaker. It's especially in Area 2.
Yeah, you really want
The caterpillars of death.
Yeah.
Everybody's
Those guys
biggest
can be pretty
nuisance.
annoying.
Oh yeah, no, they're an absolute nuisance.
Good idea. You want to
Sure.
take lead area 2?
Someone plug that for me?
Should be charged. Whew. So much fun. I love this game. Really do. Hopefully everyone gets a chance to get caught up with the story.
We got Fred Dar going on.
Yeah,
now.
right. Find that frog. Yeah, the caterpillars are a nuisance.
Because your shot just goes right over those little buggers.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure the sentiment was there for the original Blaster Master as well. The caterpillars were notorious in that too, if I recall correctly. But I just love like, it's just you just get to just leap over them and just there's something inherent. It's a feel good move.
And Metafight had infinite continues while Blaster Master did not. I didn't know that.
Really?
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yeah, it could be. That's probably one of those things they did to make the US versions harder to beat on a rental. Renting
right, yeah,
games is illegal, mostly illegal in Japan, so it just doesn't happen. But in America, a lot of Japanese devs were very afraid of people renting games and finishing them. They just did not like it, so they made them extra hard. And especially, they love to take out unlimited continues.
Yeah, it's easy to forget that was like a thing. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure to this day that is still the case. Games are still legal to rent here.
Yeah.
It's one of those things like unless you lived here, you probably never even know that.
Yeah. But on the flip side, CDs are very legal for this.
Yeah, see that's the thing. You never see CD rentals in the States, but you see games, and here it's like vice versa.
It's so funny.
I always thought that was weird because, like, if you're up to no good.
Yeah, working designs games. I don't know if those were harder because the rentals are just sheer sadism. Just never forget Silhouette Mirage. It's just they just ruined that game. I'll never forgive them. A lot of times it's fine, but that one was overboard.
Yes, I never owned that growing up. I had the Lunar games though.
Yeah.
For PS1.
Those I think are okay. I think they probably tweaked them a bit, but Silhouette Mirage
I love the Lunar games. Those are so good. Yeah, but I remember I picked up Lunar 1. This was like probably a year or two after it came out. It was just sitting in like I don't know why I remember this, but it was like just sitting at like the bottom rack of like a Target showcase.
Yeah.
For like $15.
Oh yeah. That's really.
I've got some very expensive games. Like probably like the biggest one. If any retro game collector will like just be like, ugh. I picked up very similar things, like bottom of a case, like one copy left that was probably sitting there for ages.
Yeah.
Misadventures of Tronbon, which is one of the most expensive like PS1 games in the States.
Yeah.
Kind of for like $20.
Wow.
Toys R Us.
That's wild.
Pretty sure that game goes for like $200 now.
Yeah, I wish I sold one like way too long ago.
Yeah, but with retro games, there's like there's like a certain peak. Like games will like climb in, like they'll go down in value, and then after like a certain amount of time passes, they'll spike up. And then they'll enjoy that for like 5 to 10 years, and then they'll start trending
It's always
back down.
interesting watching those trends.
Yeah, I've been a game collector for a very long time.
That's right, they put Misadventures of Tronbon on PSN.
Yeah,
Much time left to get that one.
but yeah, it's crazy how that works. Like right now, you know, like the hot ticket is right now back in like North America retro game land.
What's that?
GameCube. GameCube
You don't
is
say.
absolute dummy exploding right now. Yes,
That's interesting. Any standouts?
there are. I just can't remember what they are off the top of my head.
I wonder.
Yeah, GameCube blowing up, and just like a couple years ago, it was N64.
Yeah.
Like-
N64, last time I saw it was dirt cheap here.
Oh yeah, it still is dirt cheap here.
Yeah, it's probably just way more produced here. That's always like you can get an N64 collection in Japan for super cheap.
Which I kind of did like a couple years ago. I went to a book off. I picked up like 20 box N64 games for like no more than $3 each. It was crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this, the obliteration of the striker.
Yeah.
It's turd burglar.
Again, very good in places like this.
Yeah, GameCube's blowing up in North
Gotcha.
America. It's
Really?
crazy.
That's interesting.
It's crazy. Sega Saturn in the US never stopped blowing up. That's the one that's like
What did you say?
Sega Saturn.
Sega Saturn in the States?
Oh my god,
That's
nuts.
huh. Like,
Absolutely nuts.
how many games are even like super desirable for that?
I don't know, but just to give you an idea. Short before I came to Japan, I picked up Mega Man 8 for Saturn for like $60. I actually did like
Okay.
I actually did a trade for it, and even traded at a game show. $60 game for a $60 game. Last I checked, that was going for like $350. And a lot of US Saturn games that have a similar story.
Really? I would think that would,
Especially
Mega
like
Man,
RPGs
I
and
can
stuff
see.
like that.
Oh, yeah.
Dummy!
I bet. See, what, Fantasy Star Online for GameCube, they only sold for a few hundred.
No, it's crazy. Yeah, that's what I mean. The GameCube is blown up.
I don't have that one.
Especially those like quirky games that didn't have like a lot produced.
Yeah.
No,
What's Cubivore has always been expensive. I wonder what that's
Cubivore
at these days.
is a lot. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure that one's a
Totally
lot.
expensive. Oh man, that's funny.
Drop down a bit more.
I have like probably all the stuff on GameCube I have is probably stuff that had pretty large production runs. Maybe like Harvest Moon games. Those are Harvest Moon.
Yeah, I gotta look next time I'm back at my folks' house. I gotta look at gotta look at my collection, see what I got. Because like the older stuff, like NES, has declined quite a bit.
That's interesting.
Yeah, it hits a point. Like I watched the same thing happen with like Atari and Intellivision. It hits a certain point where like all the people who want it have it. So
Speculation
so
goes
the
down
demand
at that
goes
point.
down.
Yeah.
And there's certain things that will always be really expensive, like super rare stuff, but like for a while, like a game like Contra was like $40-50. Yeah. And now it's like it's back down
like
to
a dime a dozen.
reasonable.
So many of
Now
these.
like it was like like $10-20 for like the longest time. And then the peak NES has shot to like 40, something like $50. And then now it's back down in like the $20 area. It's crazy. It's such an interesting phenomenon because it's like once people want to play what they had when they were kids, and then once that group becomes like working adults, that like demand comes up. So it's just as time goes on, it's just whatever like a couple gens go. It's an interesting phenomenon.
Yeah.
I can talk about retro games collection forever.
Yeah, right.
Forever.
The Witch Harvest Moon, I think. I remember they're just the two of them on GameCube. I think I have. What is it? New Life, A Wonderful Life, and Melody something. Yeah, repros bring down the value. Yeah, I think repros back in the day, you know, when we didn't have digital releases, like I was very happy to like. So I bought like Rez on PS2 when it got reproduced, and I was very happy with that. To actually finally get to play Rez. That was the first time I did. I was like, what?
That's a good game.
It was like what 2000 something. I was like, why is there a new copy of Rez in this GameStop? they just started. They republished it. I'm like, bought that. One of my favorites. I probably now own like several times over thanks to all the digital releases.
Oh yeah, right.
Yeah, Wonderful Life and Melody. Yeah, those were the ones I have. They're around somewhere. That's why I bought the GameCube actually. Was play Harvest Moon. I was that into it back then.
Now it's all about that Stardew Valley.
Yeah, right.
That's become the new
times have changed.
Farm sim.
Yeah, they don't even call it Harvest Moon anymore. Harvest Moon is like it's a imposter now. No longer the Bokujo Monogatari.
Whoops. Got my tootsies. Tootsies.
I hope there's a possibility for Sunsoft and Inti Creates to revive Hebereke. Euphoria.
Surprised, like
you have some
people,
comrades
like,
at the company, yeah.
Know that.
There's some big fans.
I didn't know what Hebereke was until I started working on Blaster Master Zero and kind of did some Sunsoft research.
Right, yeah.
That's how you learn about games like, you know, especially working on 2. That's what really kind of like learning about games like Iki and the Trip World and stuff like that.
Yeah, Hebereke is very interesting once you look at it like as kind of a, you know, very early in that Metroid vein, like big open world kind of action game.
Yeah.
It's super interesting. Yeah, we just never got it in the States.
Apparently there was a European version.
Euphoria.
I think the characters are like totally different, but
I don't think they have like, you know, weird names and stuff.
I don't think they
look different.
I could have sworn they did. I could be wrong.
Maybe.
I know they had different names, but I could have sworn they had like different skins too.
The story and the names are definitely different. Yeah, and there's a Mr. Gimmick remake on arcade, which is very interesting.
Oh, Apple Arcade?
No, I believe it's on one of the multi-cabs.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Japanese arcades.
Oh, no kidding. Oh, that's rad.
Yeah, it's weird. Interesting. Did like for the Hebereke fans in the chat, did anyone catch the reference in BMZ2? I wonder. It was interesting because I saw, you know, I think there's like a Blaster Master wiki that has a few of them as trivia, but the Hebereke one was not caught by that wiki, so I wonder if anybody's actually noticed it. It's very subtle.
We love our deep cuts here.
Yeah, it's very subtle. So I wonder how people even pick that up. But yeah, no, there's some big fans in the company.
Yeah, the retro game love here is very strong, which should be a surprise to actually nobody. And we were just geeking out about the Pac-Man 99 announcement.
Yeah.
Did y'all see that? Like literally everyone around me was just like, oh, especially the skins. The skins are just like, that's some fan service right there.
Oh yeah, the skins are wild.
Classic Namco games are some of my favorites of all time. So like, that's just like, somebody's looking out for you, boy.
Yeah.
Over there.
Iki and Atlantis, the Nazo cameos in BMZ2, those are really good. The Waka Waka 7.
Like I'm surprised at how many like Western fans have like picked up on those. Like
yeah.
I wonder how many people know like Atlantis no Nazo because of Game Center CX. I wonder. That's how I learned about that game.
That's a good episode.
That's a legendary episode.
Several episodes? How many episodes did you take? Yeah, like I said, that's the one. Atlantis one, people caught. Yep.
So it wouldn't surprise me. I mean, that's how I found out about that game.
Kinda would fit well in Waka Waka 7. That's great. That is very, very true. We get to work on Waka Waka 8. She'll be in there, guaranteed.
Someone's gonna hold you to that. You know that, right?
That's just my.
Someone's gonna hold you to that.
BS,
you can't make promises you can't keep.
Jokes.
It's jokes.
It's jokes. That's it. Until it's not.
Until it's not.
It's not up to me.
It's joke, it's joke until it's no longer joke.
If it wasn't. I wonder if any more old Blaster Master and Sunsoft references will appear in Blaster Master 03.
I wonder too.
Very interesting.
Keep your eyes peeled at the end of July.
You can actually play it, Let Us Know on the Nintendo Switch Famicom.
Oh, I should do that at some point.
Archives app. That's a good point. Yeah. Which, you know, even if you have a US account, I believe you can.
Yeah, you can still download it.
You can still download it on a like if you make a Japanese account or switch your region.
Yeah.
And if, as long as you pay for one of the regions, Switch Online, you can get both of them. So yeah, I've got them for once all online. There's some good exclusives on both of them. No.
Oh, crap. See, this is what happens when you don't have weight.
Yeah. Brutal. I almost got it. Atlantis no Nazo was going to be a Super Pitfall 2 sequel? I did not know that. That's yeah, Iki's Gun-based planet in Beams 2 is like huge Iki.
That's
like,
a love letter to Iki. That's a love letter to Iki, man.
You know, like the keys, like the crops, and everything. So.
Who that?
Wild Eve appears.
Wild Eve appears.
Speaking of Eve, I hear you ordered a copy of the Worlds of Power novel.
I did! I did! Yes, I actually found one that I could order through Japan Amazon.
That's crazy.
I never owned that as a kid. I did have the Mega Man 2 Worlds of Power book as a kid.
Nice.
I don't know what happened to it, but I did own that. I never owned the Blaster Master one. I've never read it, but yeah, but that World of the Worlds of Power for all you kiddos out there.
Oh man.
It was like a series of books that were released in like the early 90s, based off a bunch of different like NES games of the time. So there was a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, there's like
Mega Man 2, Blaster Master,
like 10 or just under 10.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch. I can't remember a bunch of them off the top of my head.
Ninja Gaiden.
Oh yeah, I think Ninja Gaiden was one. Like I don't know how they got the IP rights or like what the deal was, but like, I'm trying to remember. They're faithful. They're faithful.
Castlevania. Yep, that was one of them.
Oh, Castlevania was one.
Yep.
Oh, no kidding. Okay.
They're wild, and I think because the Eve first shows up in Worlds of Power.
Yeah,
she
that's
later became canon.
Yeah,
that wasn't even Inti's doing. She became canon by like the PS1 game.
Yeah, so was that Blasting Again, or was that the WiiWare game? I can't remember.
She was it because Blasting Again, like she's like they mention her because like it's about Eve and Jason's kids.
Right. Yeah.
In
Yeah.
that.
Okay,
so like, whoa, and that that was Japanese developed, I think. Even so, they must have really liked that that idea. So that's interesting. And I think there was one other one that maybe became canon or semi-canon. Looking at the Wikipedia page, or Simon's Quest, what had one? Metal Gear. I'm very curious about the Metal Gear. I kind of want to read that.
Oh man.
That's got to be interesting. So I assume it's based on it has to be based on the NES game, which is already kind of a weird version of the MSX game. So, yeah, Overdrive throws in all the other canon. Okay, that's the WiiWare Blaster Master.
Right, yeah, okay, Overdrive, yeah. I couldn't remember the name off the top of my head.
It's about a different, it's about Alex.
Right.
Was it a character in the Worlds of Power novel? Enough, but I don't think it's supposed to be the same.
But
yeah,
again,
there's an Alex in there.
Oh, there is?
Yeah.
Okay. Again, yeah, I'm not.
Ready plots. Not too long ago. But yeah, I don't know. It's not confirmed that that's the same character.
Okay.
Yeah. Just maybe coincidence. Jason and Eve androids or Figmas. Ooh,
Okay.
I wish. I want.
The dream,
them all.
the dream team right there.
Sophia 3 Figma. Sophia 3, I think a super deformed Sophia 3 Nendroid would be amazing. Love that.
In the meantime, the limited run Super Fancy Pants edition has some Sophia figures.
Right. My Gunvolt ones would also be amazing.
Smile Company if you're listening.
Yeah. UMBC Game Developers Club has an event every year where you can speak their experiences. Do you think anyone at Inti would be interested in speaking? Oh, that's certainly a possibility.
Yeah, I would love to. I mean, it'd have to be virtual, but
yeah, obviously. Yeah,
yeah, I would love
I
to.
think,
I've done.
You just did something
before.
recently.
Yeah, I did. With CUNY. Seoul. I just had a chat with one of their Japanese clubs. A lot of people there were like into game development and stuff like that. And I had a really great talk with them. It was awesome.
That's cool.
It's always something I wish I could go back to my old university and do something like that there. Because I actually started my university's Japan club, and it's still going to this day.
That's wild.
Like I honestly can't believe it's still going. Like it's crazy. Yeah. Like when I joined my university, like there was one, but it had died out like the year before I started, and then yeah, so it was just like it was just like a dead club basically with no members.
Right.
And then so I revived it, and yeah, I can't believe it's still going. Like that was 2004. It's crazy.
Right. If anyone was interested in contacting us about that stuff, how should they get in touch?
There's a contact form on the website, and then of course you can always just ping us on Twitter too. Honestly, adding us on Twitter is that's the fastest way I'll ever see something. Because I manage our Twitter, so you're basically talking to me and you see that. So, the honors to just through
Sure. Last a bit of this.
But yeah, no, it never hurts to ask. The worst thing we can say is, "Oh, sorry, we can't." It never hurts to ask. Yeah, I'm always happy to give back to the community whenever I can. Door boss.
I got by the V-pad.
Got door bossed.
Yeah, gosh, the music of this game is incredible.
You'll mute my followers. I'm sorry. Yeah. See, this is why our community's awesome. When we get stupid spam bots in here, y'all have fun with it. That's great.
It's an Inti Defender.
That's all it takes to become famous. I mean, my goodness. What have I been doing with my life all this time?
Get us some followers.
Got you. Got.
Missiles are good. This scene is such a bop.
My favorite BGM. Yeah, it's a good one.
They're all really good.
It gets you
absolutely
wanting to bust some mutants. Yeah, sorry, I janked up the gun level.
Alright, challenge mode. Pea shooter mode.
Man, what a far cry from Rainbow Death Helix, man. Oof.
Gotta be ever so careful.
But I think it's kind of fun. Like I try to purposely like mess around with the weapons.
Yeah, it's
Like because it's just honestly I think it's like yeah, it's weaker, but it's honestly it's more fun that way. I think. Forget about your grenades. Those are useful. Those things are tankier than they look.
yeah.
Yeah, some of the YouTube peeps in here know their BMZ lore.
Yeah.
Talking about Garuda, man, the team that made Garuda broke the rules for metal attackers. When they were supposed to design 2, they just did 1.
Right. It was all that budget.
Yeah.
I think that
someone was following our little
that was some facts we posted on
factoids that we posted out when 2 came out.
Yeah, there's some really interesting stuff.
Yeah, there is definitely.
I wish there was another way to like find that stuff. You can go back on our Twitter and find it. I was looking at it the other day. It's like, what did we put out?
Yeah.
So I think there was even one that like I remember translating, but I don't think we ever posted. I don't know if that was like a mistake or if that was like too secret of information.
I don't remember, to be honest.
I'd have to go look it
up.
up. Oh,
now we back.
Never mind. Oh, that's all good for me.
I forgot to grab energy guard from area 2.
Happened to MA04.
Whoops. I think that was like the big question mark.
No, you really on hard mode, huh?
Yeah, I don't know what the deal with MA4 is, but even if I did, I wouldn't tell you anyway.
I'm not sure.
It's a secret.
Yeah, there's some really interesting information in those tweets.
Then of course the legendary quote from Natsume-san that broke the internet for a hot minute. I mean, yeah. If like I say, if you look through the Twitter, it's all there. It is definitely all there. So yeah, you can just I can't remember if there's a hashtag on it or not. I'd have to go back and look. I don't remember off the top of my head, but yeah, it's all there. It is all there. Hopefully, we'll have some more once 3 comes out. Hopefully, we'll have. Knowing our director, I'm sure. I'm sure there's just going to be a
free for all at that point.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I played through Beans Away just to hear this dungeon theme.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
You should just pick up the soundtrack.
Yeah,
I mean, by all means, play the game, but you can pick up the soundtrack too.
Fan gamer.
Yeah. As far as what MA04 looks like, I think only director Nishizawa knows.
Yeah. Maybe is that what they designated for like the other Garuda?
No, it was part of one of the other like groups. It was part of one of the other groups. But yeah, everybody seems to know about it.
Gotcha.
All those little buggers, the little bomb trash can boys.
Yeah. So gotta find it.
We'll thoroughly analyze every single line of text in UMG3. You cannot stop me.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Well, yeah, wouldn't dream of it. By all means, analyze away. Analyze away. Oh, it's in the same group as MA3. Adam, thank you. Thank you. Like our crack team of BMZ lore experts on the case.
Yeah.
Make sure our lines are the best they can be.
Yeah.
Write them good English words, as we do. Man, this is such a game. Those like, especially for buggers like that. absolute game changer. Look how nerve-wracking that is. It's just like... I need more fan art. By all means, folks, draw the fan art. I love seeing fan art from you guys. That's what makes those are my favorite mornings when I wake up and get to the office and I'm going through the Twitter and somebody like tagged us in like the fan art that they did. That's like the best.
Yeah.
That is the best. That is the best. And then one who found Stein's fight really hard. No, I mean the fight against the fight against Adam, like that thing is punishing.
Yeah.
The Adam fight is not a cakewalk, I think.
Tricky.
Yeah, so don't feel too bad about having a rough go against Stein, because that's it's a tough fight. There it is. There it is. That thing.
Yeah. Probably have to cut it off here, though.
Is this a big one?
No.
Is this a little...
I think it's
spinny guys.
Yeah, they spinning around.
Matt, do you play Monster Hunter Rise? I do, actually. I was actually just playing that last night.
Nice.
Trying to learn Greatsword.
Very tempting to get that one.
Greatsword Squall. I was like, I love big swords, but I was really bad at it in World. So I was like a dual blades main in World, and now I want to try something different because you got the wire bug thing too. So everything gotta help. So yeah, I'm trying Greatsword and had a lot of fun with that. But you know what else was a lot of fun? This stream.
It was.
This stream was a lot of fun. It's nice to just kick back. Excuse me. And just hang out with you guys and just enjoy our time together, which is sadly coming to an end. We got work to do. We got that Blaster Master 03 content ain't gonna write itself. As much as I would love to sit here on Twitch with y'all all day. We got work to do.
Yep.
And lunch to eat.
Got lunch to eat.
Yeah, that's
more and more.
First and foremost, we got that lunch to eat. Maybe Chinese today. Chinese today.
Got a kapow rice bentos.
Ooh,
try one of them out.
that sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay, let's mess with that later this week. But yes, once again, thank you all so very much for joining us and actually hanging at Inti HQ with us. We will be back again in 2 weeks from today. So that's... What are dates? That's the 20th? Yes, the 20th. A very special day in meme world.
Yep.
So we will see y'all again 2 weeks from today. In the meantime, you can find us at Inti Creates EN on Twitter for all the latest and greatest and all the most recent updates, everything we got going on here at Inti. So until then, be well, be safe, wear your masks, clean your hands. We love you. Good night. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.